Hi, I'm Dr. Ariel Hamlin. I am from Vermont originally, but been in Boston long enough to consider myself a Bostonian, though without an accent. In the sixth grade, I ran across a book at our local scholastic book fair where they rolled in a whole bunch of books, and it was shiny and gold, and I'm part Raven. It was a book called Artemis Fowl, and it had a simple substitution cipher on the bottom. In breaking it, I learned the word cryptography, and I learned that that was something that I was really interested in. I pursued it as like a hobby through high school. But I didn't think I could make a career out of it until I hit college. I was going to be a civil engineer, but I ran into a excellent professor who redirected me and said, "Hey, cryptography is part of computer science. Have you thought about taking a computer science course?" And the rest is history. So when I was a graduate student, so a third year, it's often thought of as the most difficult time in your graduate degree. And I was working on a project that didn't feel like it was going anywhere. In particular, we were trying to come up with a definition of security. My area of research is cryptography. And we had come up with probably 50 different versions of the same definition. And I was really frustrated because I felt like we weren't making progress. But what I had to learn is that when you're doing research and when you're doing things, the progress is not necessarily in what you accomplish, but what you've learned along the way. I would say like late afternoon mathing. D&D. I have joined the craze of what is AI, so I'm currently sitting in on an AI course, which is very much not my background. I've had to learn remember probability. For lecturing, my iPad, but for everything else, my iPad. Uh, Everyone has to start somewhere, and in the long term, where you started doesn't really matter.